Okay, so you're going to do the blue man. I've got the lesson slideshow, Command Control Shift 4. I'm going to I might grab two of them. I'll try that again, Command Control Shift 4, and grab the blue man, and then Command V it. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Hold on, let's select, and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, and then I'm going to Command 2 to lock it down. Now I can't move it at all. I'm going to click on the pen tool. Well, actually, because this is just a perfect circle, I'm going to click on the shape tool, click on ellipse. I'm going to hold shift down to make a perfect circle. And then I'm going to use the arrow keys or the resizing key just to make the perfect circle. I think it's probably easier than using the pen tool on that. I'm going to unshade it so I can see it, and I'm going to turn on a stroke that's red so I can kind of see the edge, and I'm going to turn it up a little higher. Okay. Then I'm going to click on the pen tool. I'm going to get in a little closer, and I'm going to click these two. I'm going to make sure I'm intersecting, and I'm going to pull. Fortunately, this line is blue, and that's about right. Okay, since I've got this extra piece I don't want, hit escape, and I'm going to start with the body. So I'm going to click between these two, click and drag. That curve is not correct, so I'm going to click on the anchor again, and I'm going to do about right here, click and drag a little bit, click down here and drag. Remember, if you want a straight line, just click and click. But if you want a slightly curved line, like this one, his leg is a little curved, click and drag, and then let go. And then if you don't like where the curve is going, click again on the last anchor point. This is straight, little curved. Click on the last one. This is straight, so I'm just going to click and drag, click and drag, click on the last anchor point, do some straight lines, and then I'm going to go right back here, and I've got to click and drag a little bit. That looks about right. Hit escape because we're done with this part, and I'm going to do these shading parts. So again, make sure when it says plus, it means you're going to add a anchor point to this line, and we want it to be on the line because we want to, oh, but that didn't work. Let me just Command V. Let's try that again. Okay, so plus means to add a anchor point, but if you hold shift, it actually creates a new line. So you have to actually hold shift, click and drag. Let's make that. That curve does not work for us, so click on the last anchor point, click and drag for this one. Okay, that curve does not work for us. Click on the last anchor point, and then we're going to add one down here and hit escape. All right, the eyes are actual ovals, so I'm going to click on the oval tool, and I'm going to make them. I'm going to make two of them, but then I'm going to click on the selection tool, and we're going to try to rotate them, I think, just a little bit. So if I click on, if I'm on the very corner, it's going to be to resize. If I click slightly out, I can turn them. Click on this one. Again, on the corner, it's about making it bigger, but if you go out a little bit, you'll get that little rotation tool back out. Let's go ahead and shape build this whole thing. Let's make the font, the stroke a little bit smaller. Okay, a little bit like that. And then click on the shape builder tool, and let's click all these parts. Then select this one, and we're going to make it blue. All right, maybe right at this point, go ahead and object unlock, and then pull this part to the side so you can see what you have. So this part is going to be blue too as well, and these parts are going to be dark blue and dark blue. And the shape builder allows you to have those parts. So these are actually separate pieces. And then these are going to be black, so I'm going to click both of them and go black. There you go. So we got our fill up here, we've got our stroke, which is the line, the edge around, and then we have our shapes, and this is definitely not black. In fact, I think it's much like that. Oh, there you go. Have fun.